What up, guys? Save and share this video to your friend if you want to help them, because I'm going to be explaining one key thing that can actually increase your win rate in your technical analysis. And that particular topic is what? Key level. I've seen a lot of you guys learn a lot of strategies, most especially this present one, Alchemist, which is all about a supply and demand. And it's good. It's good because I was once like that, always jumping from one strategy to the other. So I'm not going to condemn anyone. I'm just going to say you guys should keep finding out until you are able to gather your informations together, then create a strategy of it. Okay. But at the end of the day, with my own experience, I have gotten to understand the logical perspective of price to be able to get to the fact that every strategy, once you understand what originates it, you'll be able to create a logic and find out that all of them are intertwined together. So now, let's talk about key level. What is a key level? Forget about the English. A key level is what we call a psychological level. So let's say we have something like this. Now, looking at this thing that I drew, it has a key level. What is the key level? We have this area. And we have this area. What does that mean? You can see that the market sold from here. The market sold from here. Sell from here. Sell from here. It broke it, then it buy from here. So that means this plate is a psychological level or a key level. So a key level is an area where a sort of market is reacting to. Let's forget about our strategy now. Any area, any line, any zone that market keep respecting for no reason, you don't need to rack your brain about why is the reason. Forget about the reason. But any point that whenever market is breaking it, is testing it back, blah, 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 that is the point we call a psychological level. So psychological level is actually classified into two. I'm going to talk about one. And the only one I'm going to talk about is the price action one, which is something like this. We can have a psychological level as a result of a supply and demand area. We can have it as a result of what? A trend line, right? Which is, we can have a psychological level like this. You can see market buy, market buy. When market got to that same line, which is the psychological level, the market sold. Okay? And sometimes you would have a psychological level as a trend line like this, and you will also have another one as a what? As a support and resistance. So whenever you have something like this, it's up to the confluence. Remember, confirmation in trading is as a result of looking for confluence. And confluence is not fact. It's as a result of what you can see. Understand? So I want you guys to follow the logical approach I'm about to preach to you. So now, the market buy from here, buy from here, buy from here. Now, the question is this market selling solely because of this psychological level? The answer is no. That is why most people that trade this alchemist or Malaysian whatsoever that you guys trade, the people that originated all these things, they use it as confluence. They use all this information as extra confluence after taking reference to what? The major information, which is structure. Nothing is going to work consistently without focusing on this bad guy, structure. No matter how beautiful your strategy is, nothing is going to work if you don't understand structure. Because that is what is going to help you to know when to use your tools. Now, let me go back to this. I want everybody to follow me and share this with your friends. Now, imagine we have this. We have this. Now, in this time frame now, in this thing that we see here, we can see that the market broke or breakdown. So this is BMS. And to people that trade order block or smart money concept, this is an order block. So this is what? A point of interest. So being a point of interest, now I can say I need an extra confluence to what? To investigate if this point of interest is a valid point of interest. So what are the confluences? That is when I can start looking for my key levels. I can say, okay, I plot this. Boom. Market buy, 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 buy. Market buy, buy. Then it got to this point, it is selling. So now, this confluence with point, my point of interest. So again, I can also say, this market sell from here. So now if I extend the line to this guy, market is most likely to sell from here. So which means I can what? Look for my trade right here. As a result of the extra confluence that I got from the key level. This has nothing to do with this key level. Because now, for somebody that does not understand structure, you might just see a key level anywhere. Let's say the market is like this. And now, we are bearish. Now the market go to the upside now. So somebody can say, oh, just look for something that does not even make any sense to the buyers. Remember, this market is trying to sell. Somebody can say, this is a key level. And it's looking to buy from here. But because he does not understand structure, you feel like, oh, but this is a key level. Why didn't he buy? But the market is bearish. You can see this break of structure. So for most of you guys that trade this alchemist or all this Malaysian SNR trend line kind of thing, I would urge you, all these things works. Like I always say, excuse me guys, works. You just have to what? Understand that everything that you, other things that you are learning, order block, this, that, they are confluences. They are not facts. What is fact is what? Your structure. Your what? Supply and demand. These are facts. But what anything any mentor generates or originates, it is a confluence and it is a belief that is selling to you. It is not fact. So if you now want to create a consistent strategy, you have to know that you must have a fact first. The knowledge of fact has to be there first, which is the knowledge of your structure. When I say structure, I'm not talking about higher highs and higher lows. You guys know the structure I'm talking about. You need to understand those advanced structure. Then you can now use all this as a confluence, which is key level. So now let's go to the chart to look for example. Look at this gold trade right here. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, now this is a key level right here. You can see, I'm coming. Market sold from here, sold from here, sold from here, sold from here. Now, it sold from here. Is this market selling because of this key level? The answer is no. But why am I selling from there? It is because of what? The market is bullish before. Swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. Then all of a sudden, the market shifts momentum. BOS. So which means we have changed from bullish to what? Bearish. So now, I know that whatever confluence that I'm looking for, it has to be to the sell side. So now, looking at this trade now, we saw that, okay, this point, this is the area the market broke the structure. And this is the block that originates the break of structure, which is what I call the what? The violation block. Some people call it breaker block. You can call it whatever you like. So now that breaker block is my main point. So now to now look for extra confluence, I can say, okay, there is a key level here. And now looking at this trend line here, there is also a key level here, which all of them meet up at where? At my area that I want to sell from. Which is why I would trust this sell more, because I have my confluence of facts. I have my facts telling me to sell, and I have my confluence telling me to sell. I don't know if I'm making sense. So whatever strategy you are trading, I don't care. But make sure you approach it in a logical way. That is the difference between me and a lot of mentors. I'm never going to talk down on any strategy, but I'm going to tell you to understand the logical aspect of your strategy. Don't just trade, oh, this other block. No, there's a reason why other block works. There's other block everywhere. There's key level everywhere. There is violation block everywhere. There is everything you think you know, they are everywhere. But being consistently profitable is knowing how to be in the right place at the right time. And how you are able to do that is to understand the facts of Forex, which is what? Your structure and your supply and demand. Okay? So that is that about that, guys. So before I end this video, I'm going to be telling you guys that my 2025 mentorship registration is active for $200. Slot open for 200 people. I know that I've been getting a lot of DMs from my TikTok people, over 1,000 DM for people that wants to learn from me. Now, this is an opportunity for you. Click the link in my bio and join my group and DM me. And make sure you are careful of all these scammers because there are a lot of fake accounts trying to be me. Confirm whoever you are paying for if it's me so that you won't fall victim. So thank you guys. God bless you.